Pepe's set, and it was like double Luigi.
Yep.
Last situation, it was on chip point, right?
Yep.
And then S1 went for that DP to try to chip him out, snipe out a Goetia or whatever, and boom, he got to spot dodge and get the win. Everyone was just so hyped. I'm pretty sure I heard like you guys spiking the mic up ahead on the venue, so that was a very, very good like set. But of course, on the other side we got Skill, who had a pretty confident game, confident games and like a pretty chill bracket compared to what Pepe had to go through. And here we have to see who's going to get forward into winners top 8 or go back all the way into losers here for top 24.
So far, Pepe off to a nice start. Not going to go for the H as Modius despite having Skill in the corner. Wants to save it for this hit right here.
Ooh.
As the fireball cooldowns come off, very nice. Able to extend that combo even further as a result.
The little save jump there, going for the throw this time to assert something that like Skill won't need to be mashing afterward. But here, getting into some low raging strike combos going into SBA.
Beautiful start to the game so far from Pepe. That is exactly the sort of confidence maker you want at the start of a set versus someone of Skill's caliber.
But you gotta watch out because Skill really knows how to get some information down on the players, and he's really, really good at adapting back. For example, here like on the minor stream, decided to go for some a bit cheeky 6XL here, but getting the corner here.
Yep. Pepe loves to play a lot of those kind of situations quite slowly, and so Skill choosing to be aggressive, capitalizing on that. However, Pepe now hunting Skill down, keeping him in the corner, but a great answer with the 2M.
Going back a bit to the mid-screen, a nice little taking turn back here after the H knuckle. Ooh, couldn't confirm quite well after that far M. Could have been the end of the round as well. And ooh!
Oh, he's young! He's so young! Not quite in range of the 2M though, that's such an unfortunate situation.
I have to wait a little bit. Skill getting like the control of the mid-screen back with like the help of his CDs, but still getting a bit, turned down into the corner because Pepe is just aggressing him a little bit and just going back and forth in all of the situations. But for now, Pepe is the one with us like very like health disadvantage, and oh my god.
Beautiful reaction right there from Skill, and it's difficult in that situation as Pepe to make that comeback. Skill just willing to play that, so disciplined. And as Pepe, you're against Soros, you have to deal with all the chip from those specials as well, whittling you down. And here comes the onslaught once again from Skill, but the far medium, not allowing that to continue.
Nice little Goetia here, getting an extension to you, Goetia. Oh no! Jumping the combo a bit, doesn't get enough counter carry. Nice little reaction there to the 2-1 for L.
Yeah, I think that was the 214M. That's one of the buffs that Soros received in this first game. The count hit 214M, if he frame traps with that, is able to convert into combos now.
At least in the corner, right? Or even mid-screen?
I'm not 100% sure, admittedly, but he definitely gets combos somewhere.
And
now, speaking of combos somewhere, this is huge damage coming out from Skill. Almost enough to get the KO, but you are at 0 BP, and Pepe does have just one hit. He needs lovely spot dodge, but not enough in the punish. And yeah, again, once Pepe just needs the one hit, but he crosses himself up. Unfortunate right there. Skill taking the first game.
What's really funny, because Skill crossed up, and you saw a 2-1 for you. So
yep.
I'm not sure what he wanted to do on the run-up. Maybe like a U reversal?
Yeah, like a huge call out with the
cheeky
on maybe like a delay mash, but very risky option to go for there. Not all that rewarding in that situation. Regardless, once again, Skill now in control. Got that corner position. Ooh, nice jump out though.
Doesn't get quite the crouch confirmed here. Now Skill's turn. Oh, decides to jump the combo a little bit, and Pepe getting fumbled here. Going to say do for a throw for absolutely no reason. Nice BC there on the 2-2M. Going for some plus frames. Trying to make sure he doesn't, use the other variants of Goetia to not get kicked in the face. And oh, excellent blocking for Skill!
Way too slow on the punish right there. Still, again, yeah, Skill just in a great position, willing to challenge right there, even on the minus frames, knowing that any hit would lead to the victory.
So, oh my god, the kick up in the air just like this. Already started off pretty well in the corner, but now Pepe with a little contest there, going back to the mid-screen. Never mind, they're going at it. They're pretty active on defense.
Yeah, Skill more than willing to let these DPs rip right now. And they've all landed so far, so working out very nicely. That's the first throw. Meaty 2M as well.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, another 2-2M there that was getting BC'd by Pepe. Getting some turn back, but he's losing more and more health, technically speaking. Next hit is going to be very big for skill, but never mind. Pepe finds the counter hit 2M, confirms it to a big hit with 4H.
Willing to extend with the RS right there, spending that BP, but draining the remaining ones from skill. Skill, usually really good, really composed in these sorts of situations. Let's see how he's able to deal with this.
Goes for the safe jump there with the jump H. Just knocking at the door, trying to find someone on the other side here, but Pepe just punches through the door. Oh yeah, quite literally just punched through the door. Trying to find something! And the little shimmy, the wiggle wiggle! You saw the little wiggle wiggle, right? Trying to dancing out of that throw range to like bait skill into pressing that tech throw.
And I kind of like the fact that Pepe is using a lot of these shimmies. Oh, huge punish on the DP right there though. Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
nice
went for the U Visago instead of the 5U right there. Jump beating both, of course. Skill ready for the full punish.
Looks like he'll go for a weaker tech throw here, but finds a nice OBC to go back to the mid-screen, but Skill with the mash afterwards, not letting Pepe place any sort of like respect on him. He's the one who's mashing, he's the one who's knocking at the door, and he's going up 2-0.
Yeah, a lot of Pepe's offense right now is kind of it's relying on delayed options from Skill, and Skill is particularly in those last hit situations where he knows he can get the kill on Pepe with just a quick 2M, a quick 2L. He is not presenting those delays. He's just going for the immediate mash, and so maybe Pepe begins to opt a little bit more for those immediate meaties. We'll have to wait and see.
But either way, he has to change something about his game plan here, because he's not going to fly against Skill, right? Because he's really good at adapting back, and he got the full download here on Pepe, so he's the one who has to go through all of his game plan again, just to find those little tweaks here and there to force mistakes on Skill side.
Especially since he's down 0-2 right now. He has to do a lot of adapting, and he has to prevent that from happening on the side of Skill in order to be able to potentially take the set right now. But that Goetia is certainly the start, forcing Skill into the corner, gets the 2L, not allowing Skill to challenge this time. Extending with the 6-6H and goes for the safe jump setup. Skill ready to take the grab.
Going back at it a little bit here. Still trying to find some opening there, but Skill just going back slowly but surely in the mid-screen here. Nice little U reversal as well. This time no BC out of Pepe on that 2-2M. Ooh, trying to play a bit of footsies there.
Yeah, I guess that actually got the punish with the far medium right there, but not ready to convert. And yeah, against Skill, knowing the aggressive situation that he has, chooses to challenge. Drops the combo, however.
He's really in a mindset of not letting Pepe insert anything, right? I've said this earlier, but he's really, really mashing early, very early in the situation. But Pepe finds a nice little 6-6L here, extending fully into the corner. Maybe we'll be spending, maybe, but no, this time decides to keep it in his pocket and going to SSBA.
Yeah, very, very nice. You now got Skill at 0 BP, one solid hit. This is why I feel like you go for the more immediate meaty. Good tech on the throw.
See? And he still has one BP to spare to keep Skill into the corner, but again, he's just mashing with those 2Ms. And Skill on set point for the first game here in top 24.
Yeah, comparative to the set that Pepe had earlier against S1, Skill is not playing with any fear or reservation. He knows where he can get his hits, and he's finding them beautifully.
Ooh, the low jump you there to catch a delayed option from Skill, but he's just blocking very nicely, just waiting to see what Pepe can offer now. You know, try and readapt back before Pepe adapts himself, you know, to the game. That's our H impact knuckles. So Pepe's turn, oh my god, a kick. 2-1-4. Skill's finding so many little straight hits I can't quite confirm with like his buttons, but never mind!
Massive close heavy right there. Not going to capitalize too heavily, but now as you're staring down the barrel of death as Bilal, all that chip damage is mounting. Gets a solid hit right there, but not a big enough conversion.
Can feel that Pepe is just a little bit scared in the cheap damage. Pepe will not get anything going his way here. Skill going over the clean 3-0.
Yeah, swift domination from Skill. He's going to advance onto the winner's side of top 8. Our first top 8 competitor has been locked in. And of course, next up, we're going to be having Soki versus someone who I don't think a lot of people were expecting it to make it this far on the winner's side. Gideon coming through with the willness.
Gideon managing to kill 2 of the wins on his route, putting them in losers, now fighting here, even down there while he's just chilling up there with his homies. You can see them laughing, yapping about the game. It's very cool having, like, first of all, like, VSF is like the first odd tournament where Realness and EX characters are legal, right? We didn't see any EX characters on stream, and I almost would like to say there wasn't any on, the bracket itself. But here, having a Realness make it this far, just shows that maybe he's got pretty good. Maybe he's pretty good.
He's definitely at the moment a character that is very knowledge checking.
Yeah.
And if you're incorrect in terms of dealing with his tools, he gets such high reward off of those big hits as well. That medium volcanic knee from all the way across the screen, combos, safe on block, able to combo off both of his overhead and low options. They're quite slow, but if you're not ready for them, and I think at the moment a lot of people are not ready for them, they will snatch your life away.
I might be young, but if I say this man just like arming his arm, like, putting his arm up to go for the lob, I'm not reacting. I'm not reacting to anything. And it's just so scary because I've seen some like Twitter takes, some, max damage conversion out of like counter reclose, etc., which, something that happens every time a new character is out to try to like push the limits. But here we get to see some nice tricky little setups, and people are starting to find counterplays to the setup. And you know what Vilna's players are doing? Finding counterplay to the counterplay.
Yep.
It's crazy, bro.
That's an important factor to consider with this matchup. Of course, Catalina on the side of Soki is that light wall. A lot of Willness's like gap closing tools, single hit options, but the light wall is able to block them out. It does lose, I believe the light wall does lose to the 236, the Hadron Smash, because that counts as having multiple hits on block and armor. But against those longer reach options, like the Volcanic Knee, the light wall is such a good option to deal with that. And if Soki's able to get that on reaction, that's a full combo, even better than what he would get off of a DP or a throw.
But it really depends to see, because he has some nice little reaction. We saw earlier that he has really good knowledge on the Vasaraga matchup against Steeps. Didn't allow him to play the game at all, had excellent usage of 5U, for example. But against such a new character, I have no idea if he's that ready to go on with all of those counterplays, right? So they're just going on here. Feels like there's some low noise here going on in the bracket while players are doing their top 24.
MFH is currently playing against Incendiate.
Where?
I think people are going to be excited about that set. Pixie versus Ixis as well. We've got off stream. Yeah, big things happening so far. Default managed to take his set win.
Oh yeah, we can start to have a look here about which game we'll be getting on. Oh, it's top 24. There's still that many games yet to go on before we get them onto stream. Yeah,
in terms of the loser sets, we'll be streaming the top 8 qualifiers for losers, so we've still got a little bit of ways to go. I think by the time we get through our top 8 winner sets, we should start seeing those top 8 qualifiers getting into place. Catalina versus Willness, Soki versus Gideon here. And honestly, Willness he's such a Gideon-coded character, especially coming from the Slayer in Guilty Gear Strive. It's such an adequate fit, I think, for Gideon right now. Soki starting off on the offense so far.
Oh, didn't trust there in the 5U with the countering 2M. You can already start seeing that Soki is either choosing to keep out the distance very far away from his own reaching buttons XNDP, or just deciding to go in with his 5L 2M, trying to do the strike throw game here.
Ooh, not confident on the counter hit right there. Could have confirmed into a full combo. Might even led to death. Huge 2U coming out from Gideon though. Nice reaction after the punish.
Decides to throw the the Gideon into the corner here with a 2-1 for you. Little mash from Gideon, and that's a punish. And yeah, Hadron Smash, a very particular move because the U version is fully punishable. There's no real problem. But all of the other versions are -9 on block, but they push you so far away that most characters have to do like a micro dash into a move to get into reach. I was thinking about Percival, for example, Gran, Jita,
First of all, he's one of the few characters that can even get a punish at all there. The only character that gets a very simple, easy punish is Ferry.
Oh yeah, with the far rail, of course.
Yep.
Oh, see? We're talking
about
it.
Yep, and there's the staggers with the 2Ls this time. Going to confirm straight into the Hadron Smash.
Oh.
Not a ton of damage, but yeah, huge shot from Saki. Gets the side switch as well. That's full combo into SPA. Going to drain that BP. Now what's Gideon's answer? And as Wilness, you do have solid defensive options here. You've got great buttons to mash on defense, as well as a DP, as well as that huge JH. Oh, gets the overhead, and is able to convert. And Gideon gonna snatch that round away as a result.
That's the type of spaghetti I was talking about earlier. I mean, you were talking about earlier mostly. If you're not ready, all those little resets, the 5-year on reaction, the 2-1-4 M's, if I'm not mistaken, you're going to be getting resetted a lot.
Yes.
And especially 2-1-4 M is like lost on block, so we can keep playing. And again, he's here. Excellent usage of 5U on the knee, M knee. Ooh.
Didn't get his dash forward in order to get the throw there. Huge anti-air with the far heavy, but no conversion afterwards. Not in range to get the conversion after the far medium either.
Trying to play pretty there, but Gideon's he's not biting. He's not pressing anything. Whoa! Ooh. What a trade! Still gets the
going in
here.
Saki's favor and gets the conversion as well. Gonna go for the U Enchanted Lands. Fully capitalize, fully maximize, and take the round. Saki taking the first game.
And I can hear the crowd here being very happy over MFH winning, I guess, Incendients.
MFH taking out Incendiate at the top of top 24. MFH kind of, he's known for getting a lot of 17th placings, and so able to overcome that against a very, very strong American player in Incendiate. Real great victory for him right there. And of course, getting back into our current set, Saki versus Gideon.
Trying to lightly poke out here. Nice little confirm there. Trusting this time in the 5U going to the corner. Oh, HTP is out. It's so awkward for me that Wilness has access to a reversal DP.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like the character that would need that in their kits, right?
Or just have it in general. A lot of these big body characters don't have meterless reversals. Vasaraga, Ladiva, Sora's, but no.
So, nice little round here from Saki, picking up after a little talk about reversals here, but that's just a side point, you know.
Yeah, if there is a player that you can rely on when it comes to stability, when it comes to consistency, it is Saki, but that's a huge opening with the M Volcanic knee right there.
Again, nice little interrupt there, playing the footsies game and confirming the far edge into 2-3-6U. Full extension here in the corner. Keeping out, not even using the MDP cooldown, but here again. See, in like 2 hits and 1 single backdash, you would just back here into mid-screen. It just throws you so far away. MD, and yeah.
And something that is throwing Saki off right now is the spacing required for these far lights. The hurt box of Wilness, not quite what Saki is expecting, and it's making him whiff these far lights quite often.
Yeah. Again, it's just like a heavy hitter, so it kind of makes sense that it would push you back further when he's like hit something on block, but still something that you have to adapt to and be ready for.
Yep, there's the DP once again. Gideon letting it rip.
Oh, quick little interaction there with the far edge and the H fireball. So trying to play the strike throw game here. Gideon exactly just keeping it very tight, making sure Gideon doesn't have a lot of opportunity to mash here. Ooh,
gets a low that time.
Oh, MD.
Huge hit for Saki right there. This is going to take Gideon all the way to the corner, and of course, the classic cat combo coming out. But again, even if you're Saki in this position, you have to be wary of the potential defensive reversal options that Gideon has access to on this Wilness. And honestly, I like that. I like the fact that Saki, when he is done with his pressure, he just backs off back to the mid-screen, knowing that he wins in this situation anyway, and knowing that he doesn't want to be put into the corner.
Finds a little opening there with the M knee. Oh, nice little interrupt on the 5U, the overhead. And Saki going up 2-0.
Not respecting that fake meaty whatsoever. Good defense coming out from Saki once again. The ever reliable. Continuing to hold it down here in winners top 24.
Wilness do be a kind of slopper in a way, right? I kind of agree on this in the chat here, but going on here on the third game. Again, this Emni, very powerful. I feel like Saki doesn't have much time to react, but that makes sense. That move is very, very fast. Very nice way of closing distance, especially if you don't have a lot of like active move to throw out in neutral to keep him away. I'm pretty sure that far edge into that knee is also a frame trap in itself, right?
It might be a true block string off of... actually, no, you're right. The Hadron Smash is true block string, but into the knee it's a frame trap.
Yeah. Ooh!
Immediate UDP, not allowing any kind of safe meaties right there. The overhead is going to land, and it's going to lead to the victory. Gideon taking another round. He's been taking these rounds, but hasn't been able to close these games. This is the first time he's taken the first round. So let's see if Soki's able to respond. Nice with punish, and that's going to be a huge combo. That's a solid 5K right there.
From just whiffing a 6XL in mid-screen, and just end up back into the corner as well. Ooh, excellent 2M there.
Yeah, he's whipping these far lights in these positions he's not expecting, and Gideon just constantly counter-poking with these 2Ms.
Oh, that was some sick action. Here, Saki thought that 2-1-4M was the 5U animation, so he just went to block up, but got low here. And Gideon confirming to the 4M into SBA and getting here his first game.
Yeah, wondering now in those offensive situations that Saki is presenting, it might be wise for him to instead start going for the far light into something like the far medium or the 2M, knowing that Gideon is trying to answer these 6XLs.
Sliding in, little safe jump there, safe jump, side swapping. Again, the Hadron Smash just throwing you so far on block, and again, another pickup with the Emni. Nice ODP there, reacting to the forward advancing move. Either it is 2-1-4M or 5U, but again,
on the counter, that's going to lead all the way to so much damage. Gideon with the third consecutive round right now. And Catalina just gone from the face of the earth.
So funny, that move just obliterates you on the kill screen, right? Ooh, nice little pick up there in the air. Gotta watch out for combo limit. Excellent here, knowledge from Saki.
Oh, the throw this time from Gideon. He hasn't been going for too many of those. He's usually been attacking with mash.
Oh, almost got to whiff punish. That's huge to you. Just away, just launches forward, and oh,
massive right there. Gonna go for once again. You enchanted lands, get that huge wall bounce. Oh, wow, backs off, doesn't want to go for an ender, and it works out very nicely. Saki now at set point.
Mind controlling. This is mind control. Dropping it. Okay. It's a calculated reset this time. You can say it, I'm pretty sure. Trying to go for some strike throw here, but Gideon delay mashing. Nice little pick up there from Saki.
Yep, and again, that frame trap worked because Gideon has been presenting the 2M so much after those far lights, expecting Saki to go for the dash light.
Late end of 6XL here. You just look at this spacing. You're just refusing to play Fruity's game because, well, most of these characters can like obliterate you if they find a good hit. But Saki just doesn't, pretty sure not completely confident in the matchup yet. So it's just, oh no!
Huge whiff, but Saki now has 0 BP as a result of that. This is going to really sting. It's off of a 2L, so there's the heavy, but Gideon drops, but he's able to block the SSBA. And it's going to even the set 2-2.
So unfortunate, a little bit of spaghetti here. And Gideon is the one who goes, I mean, not forward yet, but he's the one winning out in interaction. Such a weird way to finish up a game here. Saki taking the right decision. Well, about to kill character screen a little bit, hiding himself, just making sure he doesn't repeat this type of slop action that has happened.
Yeah, I think it's incredibly important versus Wilness to not be too scared. I feel like towards the latter half, or so far in the latter half of this set, Saki has been playing a lot more tentative, a lot less confident than what we usually see from him. Let's see if he's able to re-establish his usual confidence against Gideon and make the comeback. Or will Gideon make yet another upset here in this top 24 bracket?
Essentially going back here to a first one. First game was like pretty confidently into Saki because he was just playing his own game, trying to not mind too much about what Gideon could prove. But Gideon was able to slow down a bit and make sure that he would propose a better challenge to Saki, right? So now, both of those characters will be going back and forth between like layer 1, 2, maybe 3, to, you know, find a nice little opening here. But depending if Saki is ready to block all of those hard-hitting moves. But now, H reversal here. And Gideon, oh my god, the knee, but still, because it's still negative on block, Saki gets to have the 6-6-0 punish.
Yeah, he does. Gonna get that full corner combo, keep the fireball cooldown, finally gets a throw.
Oh, yeah. He's using those DPs early to install some type of fear in Saki here, just to make sure he's a bit more doubtful whenever he's doing like a long pressure.
Ooh, big trade for Gideon right there. Saki jumping away, but that's gonna hit with his knee.
Doesn't confirm with the 2M afterwards. And this version is plus on block. He decides to go to the BC on the negative move, but still getting back some space here.
Yeah, that 2-2H in that position is actually throw punishable. I don't think Saki knew that in that context. Now this is very scary for both players. Huge far heavy, gets a big counter and it's going to lead once again Saki to set points.
You can hear a bit of the crowd here, especially Filizen yelling for his mate here. Saki on set point once again. Just have one more round to close this up. It's starting off pretty well. Oh, never mind. Ooh, decides to not go for the combo this time. Just to close the gap.
He doesn't want to hold any of that pressure. Again, another DP coming out from Gideon.
So far, the super space. Nice to 6U. Boom, going all the way back the other side of the screen. And just playing the space out game. Just waiting for Gideon to launch himself in. Maybe with a 5U at the other end. We don't know. Throwing out the H fireball here to kill out some time. And slowly but surely, Gideon just walking back into mid-screen. So Saki has to be a bit more active to keep the other folk into the corner. And nice Rago, 2-1 for H. With Saki getting a full extension here.
Yeah, very nice at that spacing. It was going to be safe on block. Very difficult for Gideon to contest. And now one hit away is Saki from sealing the set. With the DP again coming out from Gideon. Not wanting to hold any of that pressure. Woo!
He'll launch forward so slow. Feels so scary having such a big body coming after you. But you gotta know that he can mash afterward. Gideon in a very tough situation, and the little fireball blocking the 2-1 for you just in time with Saki going on forward here, 3-2.
Yeah, Saki knowing his lead and knowing the potential explosive volatility of Willness, choosing to kind of slow the pace down, push back, but not too far back since he forfeits too much stage positioning. Very conscious, calculated decision making from Saki, and of course he'll be advancing to fight skill on the winner's side of top 8s.
And up against here, we're going to have Space against the little Frenchman, Arifu. Both players having a pretty solid bracket so far, of course, because they are winner side. Some pretty cool games that we got to see here on stream as well.
Yep. Yeah, Arifu, no stranger to this sort of positioning. It's had a very consistent string of placements. And in terms of updates on the loser side of things, as we mentioned before, Pixie versus Ixis, Default versus MFH. All of these, of course, loser gets 13th. We're going to have the mirror, the Lowain mirror, Toon versus Bogus. I know Toon has been looking forward to playing those mirrors. And, of course, S1 versus Larry as well.
So for now, technically speaking, we have one guaranteed Lowain for top 8. Because either Tuning to the Bogus wins.
They have to fight the next person.
I am stupid. I do not know how to read the bracket. I do not know. I do not know.
Yeah, they have to fight the loser of Fitizen versus Dudikov.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Dudikov earlier that showed a very good mastery over Lowain this time.
Yeah, that solid, big 3-2 victory over Pixie. So if that's not a confidence booster going into the winner of this, I don't know what is. But this, of course, is assuming that Dudikov loses. He may manage to get the upset versus Fitizen, though definitely going to be difficult. Beatrix Matera, of course.
Pretty sure it's something that he's not ready to face. Maybe we'll have to see a bit of do the stop with the C out, but not sure I want to play a 14k health character against Siegfried, you know, or even against Beatrix.
yeah.
So going to have here the little button check, of course. Going to be having a pretty shoulder-heavy matchup here, of course. Beatrix against Send-Off, I'm sorry, here.
Yeah, I'm not actually quite sure as to which of these two, I'm not quite sure about the history of these two players. I'm not sure if they've actually played in bracket before. It feels like oftentimes Arifu, if we see Arifu make it into the top 8, it's usually on the loser side of things. Space is basically always on the winner's side by comparison. Ooh, okay, so Pixie was able to defeat Ixis in the loser side of things in a close game 5 set.
And he's going to get yet another win in his round.
Gideon fighting another Loane, the third in a row in Pixie this time. Can Pixie avenge his brethren, or will Gideon get that hat trick? We'll have to wait and see later on, of course. Right now, Sandalphon versus Beatrix. Arifu versus Space. Winner, of course, qualifies to the winner's side of top 8 here at VSF.
Winner of crossover last week, going up against Arifu, who had some pretty good placement overall in the head stomper, in the high sync crash, and OTV as well. We'll have to see if he can go a bit more forward. Ooh, nice pacing there against Riding Free. For now, looking like a pretty great round for commentator's curse. Commentator's curse. Oh, all secretly RPS.
Yeah, goes for the frame trap. Not a common option from Beatrix to go for the slash after the medium Riding Free. Worked out very nicely for Space right there. Now in comes the pressure.
Ooh, Arifu here trying to whiff-punish something, trying to catch something, but here Space finding an opening with the H Fireball, just fully converting, using the SBA.
Immortal Assault tearing through Sandalphon's chest. First round going to Space.
That sounded horrible.
What's she do, man?
What she be doing? Okay. It's a cute little bumble here. Oh, the Brave Mash here from Arifu, contesting on Wake Up. Trying to get something going on this side. Wiggling here, outside of like any button's range. Tends to go in after the Whiff H. Oh, excellent. Confirmed here from Space. 2 Emmy to Riding Free.
Yeah, lovely one-hit confirm right there. Now you're in a great position if you're Space. Almost got to 100 meter as well. Next hit should do it. Woo! And that far light is going to be more than enough. Doesn't even need the SBA, but it's going to send it regardless. Space now up 1-0.
Really fast rounds. Space is just really good at playing, of course, that spaced out game with the far edge and just confirming to whatever option that he has. Because, of course, here with Beatrix, he can confirm to H Riding Free, but even with Cagliosho that we have seen last week, he knows how to confirm this far hitting buttons, right? It's very scary. And it feels like very DP happy for now, trying to install some fear into Arifu. Trying to see if it's something, if Arifu can come back a little bit here, mentally speaking.
Very nice use of the U-Fireball right there. Just give him a little bit of respite right there. Arifu getting the throw. Important to get that corner position. But already Space able to fight out. But again, great use of the U-Fireball.
Oh no! Space got not blocking the overhead on Oki! And Arifu fully extending here, going to the SCA and getting a round back.
Very nice answer from Arifu right there.
Oh my god, slides under the jump Q. Woo!
The shimmy back as well. Very nice for Space right there. Oh, the safe jab, and that is going to be the round, provided Space doesn't drop this, but this is a tried and true Beatrix combo. You are not going to drop this if you're Space. Even going to keep it simple once again into the FBA.
That's what's crazy. He kept it simple, shorter, and it still did quite a lot of damage, but of course it was a counter hit close age, so could expect that much damage coming up here to Beatrix. Ooh, nice little GP there, sniping out the fitting, getting to the fire. Stands here.
Doesn't actually get the 2-1-4 afterwards.
A bit too far away. Here, extending again into combo a bit. Oh, messes up the 5U. Feels like it was both mistime and misplaced here, so Arifu recognizing that he going to gain full extension with the corner carry as well. Instant BC from Space, a nice little wait from Arifu, staggering his pressure just a little bit. Like to play just outside of his like Beatrix button. Ooh,
that JU didn't actually side swap. Good cool out in the back dash coming out from Space. The slight delay on that jab right there is going to lead to a full extension, and Arifu is only at 1 BP. This SBA is going to do a ton, Naihu.
Oh my god, okay, I'm really so bad at the will kill. I was like, last interaction, something will kill Arifu maybe, but no, just going straight here into a 2-0, and of course, Arifu chilling back a little bit. Thinking about what he can do against this monster of a character that is Beatrix, right?
Yeah, Space has been looking in prime form throughout this whole bracket so far, and it's looking more of the same here against Arafu, but Arafu, seasoned veteran, seasoned competitor, definitely not going to let this knock him down just yet.
Oh my god, round start 6XL twice in a row here, finding something on the second, hitting one.
I swear, Space has the best round star 6XLs in the world. They have like a near 100% connect rate. There's the 5U for the first time so far.
Getting a, oh my god, just getting a clock this early is going to be so huge for him. Nice little extension here. Oh my god, the damage! Oh, with the delayed Colossal.
Now at set point is Space. So good with those slight delays. Just expecting the opponent to want to go for something like a tech. Same brain cell moment right there. Space getting the upper end.
Oh, nice little trade there. Favors of Arafu. Oh, the little shimmy there, the backdash after the tech throw. Oh, nice little Star Chaser here on the Judgment Cuts.
That U-Star Chaser, such an important move for Beatrix.
Oh.
Gets underneath. Not going to deal with any of that JU shenanigans.
Playing very carefully. Arafu only got one last chance here. Excellent weak punish on the turn. He was waiting for a button to be thrown out. Here, getting full extension, still keeping out his form. Ooh, nice little 4L there to Star Chaser.
I wonder if he was high enough to get a 2-2U extension right there.
Oh,
Probably
maybe
not, but it's not going to matter. That is going to be it. Another clean 3-0, this time for Space.
Ooh, very clean looking Beatrix. You said earlier that Space had the best 6XL round start. I just think you can say that he has the best 6XL overall, bro.
Yeah. His 6XL game is absolutely fantastic, particularly here in Europe. It is so hard to play that mid-range versus him.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know what you can do about it. The only option is 6XL sooner, but it's just so much easier said than done.
Yes.
It's crazy.
6XL sooner, you risk getting hit by that far heavy, counter poke with a 2L. Even something like a Thunderbird or a riding free to low profile under these options. Beatrix just having such a flexible, versatile neutral game. And we're likely going to see even more Beatrix here with Citizen versus the Dudikoff.
Maybe not. I just got informed here by the production that we're going to see a double blind pick. I feel like Citizen likes calling those out against player that has multiple characters, right? He tried to get into the mind game. He tried to get into the mind of the opponent, trying to make them a bit scared going to on their weaker matchup, because it's essentially 50-50. He has a Beatrix, he has a Siegfried, but of course, Beatrix is better into some matchup, Siegfried is better into some matchup. Here against Dudikoff, I almost called it. Dudikoff, he has a Seahawks and a Metera. So I'm not sure what Citizen is hoping here, but maybe he wants to get a bit more favored matchup in his way, right?
Most likely, yes.
I would maybe call out the, the Beatrix against Metera and the Seahawks against Siegfried. That would probably be what he prefers, but have to know.
I can't help but be curious though, because I feel like I haven't seen all that much of Dudikoff's Seahawks as of late.
Yeah.
It feels like it's kind of been on the back burner in favor of the Metera. Metera's been doing so much work for him. Speaking of work, defaults 3-0ing MFH to advance to fight Pepe in the loser sides.
Yes.
Toon also able to overcome Bogus. She expressed that confidence in the mirror before and is showing beautifully in S1, taking it over Larry. He will be fighting against Arafu to try to qualify for top 8 tomorrow.
We got a pretty solid here losers game. I don't know what is happening there on the PS4 Pro. Get a blue screen.
That should not be happening.
That's not looking pretty good.
Not looking good at all.
I think production here have to go up just to fix out the console here, because we need it. It's going to be pretty hard, like getting those top 8 qualifiers if we don't have a console.
Oh yes.
And
oh, hang on, we're back. Are we back?
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like they're just kind of restarting the console.
always a good tech thing to do. If something doesn't work, just restart it.
Yep. Turn it off and on again.
So crazy the number of problems you can just fix by doing this. They don't want you to know this simple trick.
Yep.
It's pretty cool because on the camera here, you get to see a lot of EU folks just standing around, going to go watch here this top 8 qualifier game because, well, most games here off stream have been finished because, as you just said before, only have to wait. I mean, everyone just has to wait for their losers game as well as this winners game here. So everyone just standing there menacingly, lurking over the shoulders of the players. And maybe sometimes, you know, hyping up the crowd, saying some "let's go" whatever player. Who knows? Who knows? Oh. What is happening? Please, we need the PS4, guys.
Gotta love these technical issues. We had technical issues as well in the skill versus Tunington match earlier, where I think there were problems potentially with skill's stick.
Probably, yes. Or but maybe a controller connected on Bluetooth, you know, messing around.
We thought that at first, and they went through, disconnected all of the Bluetooth controllers, and it still happened after that. So, yeah, skill's still able to win the set regardless, but definitely an intrusive stuff. Shout-outs to technology, shout-outs to... yeah.
Shout-outs to technology.
It is what it is.
Can't you believe it, bro? Technology is older than me. It's so crazy to think about.
Yeah, obviously. Technology is older than a lot of us.
But especially me.
It depends on what kind of technology we're going back. I mean, if we look at like the PS1 is older than you.
Oh yeah,
the
definitely.
PS2 is probably older than you too.
When did the PS2 come out?
2000.
Oh yeah, it's older than me.
Yeah.
PS3? Was it like 2000?
2006.
I'm older than the PS3.
Nice.
Woo! I'm so good at this. Was born at the right time, I guess. Here. Going back into the writing game here. Of course, we still have to go through button checking. So we got a bit more time to kill here.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing, obviously, the loser of this fight's Tunington. Really curious to see how either Dudikoff or Fiston deals with her brand of Luane. It's definitely the most different out of the three Luanes, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
Most unique.
Granblue Fantasy Versus. Rising.
It's really cool because even though a lot of people keep kind of complaining about Luane here in Europe because it's kind of overrepresented, depends on the point of view, it's still such an interesting character to see because everyone has such a different way of playing the Luane. Really, you get to see their personality at play. And I've talked about this to quite a few, already started touching on that subject as well. Tunington, the most silly one, the most joyful, goes a lot by play by heart, right?
Yeah.
She knows the game, of course, but if she has the read, the soul read that's gonna crush your mental, she's gonna go for it, of course. Then on the other side, we got like player like Bogus, who is the most contained one, even though his name is released Bogus. Really calm because he likes to go for more simpler stuff. A lot of auto combos end there as well. And he likes to go for some sort of checkmate situation, right? He uses the meter a lot early on. And when you're starting to be low, trying to build up on that meter to get that HPA when you're like almost at chip point to guarantee the win, right?
Yes.
Then lastly, we got Pixie, of course, who's the most... How can I even say? It's not chaotic, but it's the most crazy one because he has found some new technology, bros. There's one setup he still hasn't shown on stream, and I've been knowing it since Headstomper. I really want to know it, but we have to see. Go back here. Oh, never mind. Silvano checking. Why am I getting hyped up?
I mean, we saw Lucilius on the screen. Dudikoff doesn't play this character anymore.
Oh, yeah. Nah, but just, autopiloting here, but yeah, of course. I don't know when Pixie is going to bring out that setup, bro. And you don't even know which setup I'm talking about. That's the great part about it.
It's always fun keeping setups in the back pocket for as long as possible.
Oh, yeah.
I had, so back when Percival's 214U used to guard crush, I had unblockable setups that I saved for mages, and then they, of course, made it so it doesn't guard crush anymore, and I never got to use them in mages, but it was fun.
I saw the tweets when you posted it out, I was like, oh, we can do that now?
Yep. Still, I would definitely take this version of Percival 214U over the old version. The combos in the corner is so much fun, but that character's not on the screen right now. Instead, we are getting, of course, the Beatrix from Fitzen and the Seox from Dudikoff. I feel like, of course, Siegfried probably preferred here, but Beatrix is such a stable, well-rounded character that, you know, even if you have a lead as Dudikoff, and particularly since Dudikoff is a relatively kind of reserved player as a whole, you give Fiddy that 1 inch to get that one random button, and as, you know, as Seox, if you're at like 2 BP, you get caught by a far light, you're dead.
Yeah. Back in the day, it was Seox that would kill you off a close light. Just to see how much we turn tables.
Yep.
Fake out dive here. Oh, the little Gate of Demons gets the little far edge, but doesn't confirm. Traps himself in the corner.
Ooh.
Very bad situation. Ooh,
yeah,
ooh.
is this where you want to be against Beatrix? I'm not entirely sure, but... Wow, the Thunderbird just completely decimating that U execution right there.
Ooh, nice OBC there to buy some space here. But of course, Dudikoff very low health. Anything could hit, but finds a low 2 and here. Getting a full extension. No. Bro, no.
2 BP.
Okay.
0 BP here.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Oh my god.
I got my channel points, I'm just saying.
I suck at this. Now you stop calling me out. Let me be bad at spilling kill, guys. Please.
Yeah, that is a crucial aspect of Seox himself. You know, of course, we were talking about the explosivity from Beatrix.
Woo!
Seox more than capable himself as well. Lovely pickup after the anti-air.
Oh, decides to go for the 2-1-4-M. The slightly delayed Colossal catching a VC attempt, turning off into a failed Raging Strike. Dudikoff fully extending here, boop, boop, doing a bit more damage and draining MVP on the way.
Now, are you sure you want to put Beatrix into this position if you're playing that Seox? Stuck in the corner, and now 2 BP on the side of Dudikoff. A big solid hit from Citizen while you're in the corner, and well, there's that far light. Not quite going to get the KO just yet, even with the low health of Seox. But this is going to do a ton of damage and put Dudikoff in the guess for game situation.
Now I'm wondering how much damage will this do, because I'm not entirely sure. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Enough for a throw to kill. The DP, but it's beaten out by the Thunder Flash. The overhead, the 6-6M. No one's ever ready for it.
No one's ready. He always keeps it at the last possible moment. Just to kill it, just to kill with it, you know. He never tries to cheat a turn with it. He always keep it at the last possible interaction. Where you're so like trying to wonder about so many things. Riding free, Thunderbird, and oh, Dudikoff!
Or sometimes you gotta make sure that your opponent is awake for the tricks, for the gimmicks. Woo! And there is the close line. Big hit for Dudikoff. Doesn't have the means to convert to SPA here.
Nice reversal there coming from Citizen, trying to put a stop here at what Dudikoff is proposing. Even find some 2L, 5L. Nice little CT pick up here in this corner. Woo.
Light string.
Oh,
huge
no.
hit for Citizen right there, but doesn't convert off the far light.
Try to go for the little frame trap here, but Citizen doesn't bite.
That is going to catch. Oh, and it's going to kill the 0 BP on the 14k health. Seox right there, exploding. And Citizen taking that first game.
For some reason, I really thought that 1-4-U would go so high up in the air that we would dodge, but it wasn't a high jump, it was just a regular jump, so really nice reaction here. Checking if he's still alive here.
I mean, the size of that SSBA projectile as well it's really big.
Oh, yeah.
So even if done from quite high up, it still might have caught. There's no kind of invul or anything on the U Gate of Demons. Dudikoff just taking a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Slowing it down.
Oh, the sets 2 stakes here to this little Seox. Found some nice little hits in, but Citizen was the one able to clear the Knights in the last round, so maybe Dudikoff here will be trying to get a bit more information before trying to switch, but again, it would be a meta against Beatrix, so we have to think twice about that. Oh, doesn't get the riding free second hit here.
Now, Citizen once again on the offense, going for the M Thunderbird and
looping. He's just looping.
Not enough to get the KO. I like the use of the U Thunderbird right there to get the hard knockdown, knowing that SSPA wasn't going to kill SPA even.
Go for some lights. Oh, almost gets a punish on the U-Star Chaser, but Dudakov forgot to block low here.
A little, that recovery on the U-Star Chaser just a little bit too low, and that move might be one of the most underrated U-Fireballs, particularly in the context of Beatrix's Kiss. You know, you have this rushdown character who's just able to stuff you with this lightning fast fireball from across the screen, and then from anywhere, she's able to just run in and be in a good Okizeme situation as well. Oh, the clash! What? But the readiness from Fitizen to convert with the Thunderbird right there. Gonna go into the SBA, keep the fireball for pressure.
Now, unfortunate here for Dudakov, having that move straight out with a close H.
Both having that clash level 4 as a result. Dudakov not able to fully capitalize. I think if he was ready and was able to go for like a JL, he might have been able to win that interaction, but you know, who's ready for a clash like that?
I wasn't. I never really was expecting any U-Skill to do any sort of like clash situation like this. We had a few here in the why is it looking up at statistics? So let's see here. Max combo damage 5,560. Skillful moves.
Remember in base game where I had like the little star thing that showed you the number of skillful moves you did, the technical input?
I would always want to like try to go for the max number, but I would play Yule, so I didn't even need to do that many skillful moves either way. So
yep.
Anyway, oh my!
Another 5.
Where's his house?
14K, baby.
Where's the health?
14K, buddy.
He's just running away.
All right.
Okay.
A throw. You have to be careful again. Like Vincent does have the Delta block, and it's not even gonna matter here. Don't even need it when you have the Raging Strike or Raging Chain 1 round away from winners top 8. Big attack for Vincent. Again, missing the Sapphire Slash right there.
Oh my god, the excellent weak punish there on the far L. Waited to you, excellent contest here. Woo! Even gets the 2-1 for you there. Nice little parry there on the midi. Still gets to extend his stuff a little bit here.
Useful awareness overall from both players. Vinny just looking for that final hit because he knows that it's going to be enough. But beautiful challenge right there from Dudakov. Shows exactly the right time.
And now Fit is in a really rough spot because even though he's more than half health.
Oh, doesn't convert off of the close medium. That would have been the round right there in the game. But the chip from the LDP is going to be more than enough. Fitizen moving on to winner's side top 8, where he will be fighting, I believe, Space.
Yes.
Run back from last week's grand finals, crossover grands, of course. Space versus Fitizen. But now we'll be moving on to the loser side of things. Gideon coming back once again to fight against Pixie, his 3rd Gawain of the night.
Oh yeah.
Running that gauntlet.
And it's like so funny when you get to see like Gideon on because of course the crowd wants, the crowd with a lot of Lowain players want to cheer for the Lowain, but on the other side is Gideon, which is a country brother. So a little bit confronting here, so we have to see who the crowd gets to pick on this release bogus. Oh, sorry, Pixie against Gideon.
Yeah, took out Incendiate 3-2 and release bogus 3-0. Let's see how Pixie is able to fare. It's going to be tough.
Oh, yeah. Of course, everyone has seen some of those videos for like Wilness being able to punish some silly stuff with the 6XL, right? But now, we haven't seen so much use because the only thing he could realistically delete, at least in this matchup, would be Bro Wheel. But even then, afterwards, after the Bro Wheel, what else, right?
Honestly, the thing that we've been seeing, at least with the way that Gideon's been playing, is that he's been getting rid of the regular bros a lot with the Lava Swipe, the 2-2.
Oh, yeah.
That has been doing a really good job of kind of clearing the field of the bros and just allowing Gideon to establish his own offense. And of course, can't sleep on the Volcanic Knee, near full screen on the both M and H versions, and leads into so much. Plus frames on the H version, full combo on the M version.
But as well, he's like the 2-2X from Wilderness, like an advancing hurt box, or just like him going forward and then activating the hurt box at the very end when he's like close to the opponent. Is it like, no, that was, yeah, is it like an advancing hurt box? Or just disappearing and then when he's close to the opponent, it appears?
I think it's more like Siegfried 2-on-4, where the hurt box doesn't move forward until quite far, like very close to the actual hitbox coming out.
Okay, yeah. So he still gets to do some low forward traveling here before, you know, the airbox activates. So checking out the buttons, trying to check out all of the skills, a little bit of 5U luck.
Not the best rolls on the 5U. No parfaits, no spaghettis.
They're communicating, spamming that block button. They're sending Morse code.
We have two potential Luane candidates for top 8 here, both Pixie and Tunington currently in position to potentially get top 8. Will their opponents be able to stop them?
Will we have a top 8 Luane free? We'll have to figure that out. Just waiting here. Those interactions are really funny. You're packing some major hits.
Yo, slow down, bro.
Sorry about the stubborn. Actually, he's just slowing down. Boom! What's this portal, by the way?
I don't know.
I didn't even notice he was coming in with like some radish and some like...
Yeah, he's got the veggies at the ready. And then he chucks them into the portal as he gets ready to fight.
Woo!
Doesn't want to burn the veggies just yet.
Just yet.
Backdash round start from Pixie, of course, and there's the Volcanic Knee already. Didn't actually get the combo off of that one.
Oh yeah, tries to Hadron Smash through the bros, but didn't come out fast enough. Again, another M-knee. Nice little whip punish there with it to you, but doesn't get too much out of it.
Nice parry. Gets the anti-air right there, and of course, here's the pressure coming out from Pixie. Plus frames on the light Awesome Source, sitting at that range. Woo! And the big trade for Bone Wheel as well.
Nice little M cat butt there. Keep the Gideon in the corner. Oh, nice to you again, another parry.
Yeah, and that's something that actually Bogus was struggling with. He was struggling to anti-air Gideon a lot of the time. Pixie simply relying on the good old Awesome Source, and this is checkmate. Yeah.
Can you hear Gideon saying my bad?
I mean, there's little that you can do there. You just have to guess on whether or not he's going to go for that triple attack or if he's going to bait it, and it's a very difficult guess.
Woo!
Missing out on the follow-up.
Oh,
yeah, H Hadron Strats way too slow right there to get the follow-up there. So there is the DP.
Picky spacing with those M-knees has just been so immaculate so far. And oh my god, the jump H allowing him to dodge all of those rockets.
Double it up, yep.
Oh no, but going back to mid-screen. Oh,
gets the hard knock down here.
I wonder what he will be doing on the wake-up. Oh, just straight up bashing as well. Wow, okay.
Ooh, I'm not actually sure if I agree with that from Pixie. Getting rid of the HPA straight away to try to drain that BP, but you're at such a life deficit there, and Gideon more than happy to just press.
Get to slow down a little bit here. Let's see if I need the first attack. Oh, yeah. Very hard to anti-air this big body just jumping at you.
Yeah, that is a big hitbox on that JH. Nice parry on the U Volcanic Knee. Great reaction from Pixie. That tried and true shimmy, and there is the 2U conversion. Gonna get the side switch with the U Hadron Smash as well.
And of course here going to HPA. Going to cheat Eternity, try to get some damage in. But now it's looking like only chip. So it's Gideon's turn now, and yep, the 2-1-4, touching the low barrier. Wow!
Huge counter hit right there. Yeah, Pixie tried to set up H Catbot, and unfortunately Gideon soared in to smash his chest with the knee.
Just destroying everything on his way.
And there's another Volcanic Knee. Look at all that damage, just the raw.
Oh, almost get to weak punish there, the 5U, but still get the follow-up afterwards. Oh, doesn't do the quiet combo there for the 50-50, but get to see an HPA either way on wake up. Oh, and
Watch
Pixie.
your toes. Gonna slide and get the hit. Solid damage for Pixie, but again, you're out of meter, and even though you're in the good position, such a life lead for Gideon right now. Oh, you missed it.
Yeah, I tried to go for the Pixenheimer, but Gideon was just asleep on the other side of the screen. And oh, if I even finds the M here, with a confirm.
Yeah, when you get a counter M poke like that, you're able to confirm into the M knee, and that is going to lead to a ton of damage. Woo! There's another big counter hit right there. And again, just forcing Pixie into the corner, gets the overhead, and here's another big combo coming out from Gideon.
Oh, the damage in. Some pretty hurtful BNVs here. And oh, the low blow here, trending out with the 2M. Pixie finding an opening here with a 2-1 for you. Pa, pa.
Yeah, maximize that corner carry, try to get as much damage as possible.
Woo!
Nice catch right there, and he converts. Beautiful pickup from Pixie.
Really good damage going in here. Yup. U-reversal, just not allowing Pixie to set up anything.
The double BP, he does have the 100 meter though. He can get the BP back, but whiffed on the U. Ah, such an unfortunate whiff for Pixie right there. That would have been so crucial for him to get that awesome source. But now Gideon up 2-0.
Woohoo! Has not agreeing in the which is killing them. Which is just they're not happy. They're not happy about what happened. Was supposed to be a very pretty convincing Pixie round there, but the little spaghetti at the end going to cost him a lot here. Going against a 2-0 deficit, right? It's a character that does so much damage and is so scary because of your non-knowledge at this point, right? Woo! 2H
Very nice pick up. And yeah, Gideon he hasn't introduced anti-hair. Oh,
that was the setup! That was the setup! That was the setup! But it didn't work.
Blocked all the way, but at the very least, that still kept Pixie plus right there. Woo! Big anti-hair with a close heavy, but not quite enough just yet. So that is going to be enough.
It's all because of the setup. It's all because of the setup. Pixie's looking at me. He's agreeing. He knows. He knows.
He's smiling. He's laughing, as is Gideon. They're both having a good time.
Woo!
Nice parry on the M knee.
Trying to buy out some space here. Nice little stagger confirms. Oh, wow!
The hurtbox shift of the volcanic knee ended up making that whiff, and that led to a huge combo for Gideon. Insane stuff right there. Lovely timing on the DP as well.
Woo!
And here comes the boys for the HBA.
Might as well go for the chip here. There's some pretty solid damage, but of course, Pixie here being negative on blocks. Gideon going all out. No way.
Oh! Almost gets the KO right there. So close.
Lufu gets a meter. Get
Huge
the spaghetti.
and the meat as well.
Okay. Have to play very carefully. Nice interrupt there on the 2-1-4. Run up. Lost on some sauce. Trying to bait out some stuff. M-knees out.
And all of a sudden, thanks to that food that Pixie has been receiving, it was almost an even round, but not watching his toes for the lava swipe. Gideon now at set point. Maybe. Will this be the third Lawayne he conquers today?
Maybe this character is pretty good against Lawayne. And again, the 4H into 2-1-4, making him punish the parry at a distance. Nice little pick up from H Catbot.
And each of those hits hurt so much for Pixie. Yeah. The damage is just so high on the side of... And there it is, again the hurtbox shift. Doesn't actually get the side switch though in that position, but the light confirm into RSRC is still going to lead into a lot.
Again, another HPA here. And each time I see him going to HPA or any other hit, I feel like Gideon's life just does not go down at all. The Pixenheimer, decides to get hit this time. Pretty smart actually.
That throw will be enough though. Pixie keeping himself alive and taking a game. Not going to let the 3-0 happen.
Jesus. Okay, I'm pretty sure, of course, that Wilmas has more health than average, but how much? Because
17k.
Only 17k?
Yeah.
He feels like he has like 20k, brother. He doesn't lose any damage.
It's just how much damage Wilness does in comparison to a lot of other characters.
Yeah.
While being a high health character, it's jarring to say the least. Fell right into the loving arms of those catbot missiles.
Nice little combo there. And of course, does not respect the setup here. Going to go for the reversal. Oh, almost gets to punish the H parry.
Just a little bit slow right there. Pixie getting the 2U, but going to get thrown for his troubles. Safe jump and not blocking high. Gideon once again at set points.
Pixie tried to go into HPA, Iggy something, but it just did not come out. Maybe a mistiming there on the wake up. Excellent parry on the Emni. Oh, good little trade.
Oh. Gets the frame trap right there, catches the jump as well. Real solid damage for Pixie.
Ah, little jump there at the end. Getting the full extension that he wanted to. So gets the damage in, nice little overhead, and the H reversal to go back to big screen.
Running forward, just activating the HPA.
Oh.
Well, good jumps from Gideon, but gonna get clipped as he's landing.
Pretty solid round, and the delay close H on the wake up. Gideon trying to mash something on the wake up.
Yeah, Gideon has been going for a lot of these delay mashes on defense so far. Another parry, but it's gonna whiff again. At that spacing, just the hurtbox shifts from Wilness are just messing with Pixie right now.
Oh, nice interrupt there on the uni. Nice move.
Yeah, counter conversion again into the side switch.
Oh, couple limiting a bit earlier than expected here on Gideon's side. Ooh.
Ooh. Way too early right there to avoid the slide. Basketball all the way to the corner.
There's a little bit of some salad here. So trying to find a great opening. Playing a bit nice obesity this time, not trying to be.
Ooh! Gets the backdash shimmy. Pixie loves to go for those. Even at the times where it doesn't seem like they're working, eventually they'll hit their mark, evening up the set 2-2.
Eventually, yeah. The opponent will try to mash something because Lowen is just so good at making you, at forcing mistakes, right? Because he's just a fast-paced character, so much happening in the screen, that when suddenly they do a pretty defensive option, you get caught off guard.
Yeah, the thing is, both of these characters really capitalize on their opponent making these little mistakes because they build so much damage and so much momentum off of it. Pixie now riding that momentum.
Pow! Okay, back throw here, back into the corner. Still BC out. Get some salad again. Low meat. Oh, he's eating so much. He's taking so much health, but Gideon closing the gap here.
HPA out once again.
Oh, nice. I would not have reacted to the high hitting here.
I mean, that's kind of the thing against HPA. You don't react to the high, you react to the low while blocking high. Pixie once again now in a good position. The RS incident gonna lead to the side switch. No, not even. But takes a hard knockdown and gets a safe jump instead.
Oh, tries to jump over the projectile here. H-knee.
HPA, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And this is very close to a checkmate situation. Not quite there yet, but the chip is gonna add up. Oh, the spot dodge is clutch from Gideon right there. One hit is all he needs. Good spot dodge on the BC.
Goes to the overhead distance! And Gideon on set points. Oh, excellent spot dodges on the PC there. The 5-yard at distance was so cheeky. I would not have expected him to hit so far away. Oh, nice little pick up there from 2-1 for him. Bow!
Oh, Farlight into itself.
Oh no, didn't check his feet. Going back into the mid-screen. Another bro will out. Excellent pickup here from Pixie.
Huge pickup indeed. He really needed that. Went for a fake safe meaty right there using the laser, but Gideon's still going for the DP. Oh, but he's not close enough to get the punish right there.
Oh, and the wish confirm here to you into awesome sauce. And boom, 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 boom. And Pixie going up here. Double Luigi situation. Gideon just loves to play for the crowd.
Check on the throw. Desperately trying to find those openings. Nice backdash shimmy again, but Gideon answering back. Huge JH right there. And look at all of this damage.
Oh, trying to go for some twitch action there, and of course,
drops the combo.
What happened?
Huge throw right there for Pixie.
Oh, little overhead. Excellent reaction to the catbot there, confirming he's just over.
That's enough.
Even Gideon is surprised by the amount of damage that this character can pull out. He's just killed 3 Lowen on his route.
Absolutely insane run from Gideon. The Willness, absolutely one to watch. You can really tell the Slayer DNA coming out in full force. As I mentioned before, such a fitting character for Gideon to rep right now. What a superb run to make it to the loser side of top 8. Next up, of course, we are going to be having Default up to the stands versus
Pepe. Pepe, vamos Pepe.
Two of our favorite little guys coming up.
So crazy because at the end, I mean, you couldn't see me on camera because he was standing up, but I feel like he's even surprised himself that he managed to make the weight.
Yeah. The disbelief, but incredible showing from Gideon. Again, Willness, such a threat, such a strong, scary character. Whew. I've seen quite the eclectic mix of opinions on Willness so far. Some people think he's incredibly strong. Some people are like, oh, this character feels like, you know, Launch Beatrix. This is a miserable experience. And then other people are like, he's not that bad. He's not that good. He's that mid-tier. Is that okay?
I'm a humble mid-tier believer because until proven otherwise, he's just normal. Nice little OS there.
I mean, top 8 at a Gold Plus event, I think, is
a
pretty good showing.
But you can make the fair argument that people don't know how to play against him yet.
That's true.
That is very true.
Haven't seen any of that from Galleon, mind you. Garbage-ass character. Anyway, moving on to players playing good characters. Of course, Default on the Narmaya. Pepe going to be repping the Belial.
You just see here all two small persons here. My God, I love them both, bro.
Two of our favorite little guys, man.
Yeah.
We love them.
Of course, the crowd very, very happy to see Default here. And the other side, Pepe. Vamos, Pepe! We get to see some people yelling in the chat. In the crowd. Sorry. What is he trying to show the camera?
Well, we got Yo Default. He's pogging. Splendid.
That's such a cool face, bro. Oh my God. Woo.
Hey, can we get some pogs in the chat? Pogs for Default. Can we get some cow twos in the chat?
What are they trying to turn on?
I don't know.
I didn't get it. I didn't get what happened, but apparently it was cool. So. We'll be
I didn't realize that Default played with the technical inputs off.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was certain he would do some things off. No, wait, he has it on, I know.
Yeah, no, they're definitely off.
It's off, yeah. Oh, that's surprising. I would be pretty sure. I feel like I remember seeing some goods whenever he did some combos. Maybe I'm mixing it up.
Keeping us on our toes. Maybe it was from the opponent.
So, going here to a small button check. We're more than halfway through here. Our top 24. Only 3 games left, counting this one. So for now, the top 8 is going to look pretty solid, right? So on winner's side, let's check up again who we have. We have Skill against Sucky for the first game of winner semis. On the other side, we got Space Citizen. Just now, we just got Gideon going into losers top 8 to the first game of losers. This game here will be deciding who gets to go into top 8, and of course afterwards we still got Release Bogus, no, Tunington, sorry, against Turakov, and
S1 versus Arfu.
Of course, some heavy hitter match here. And we were talking about it earlier, but it's so crazy that in a game that, technically speaking, has some uncontested top 5, right? If you take up most tier lists, you'll be able to see some patterns. Beatrix up there, Vaseraga up there, Grimnir, maybe a bit downward, etc. But when you go to offline, you have to realize that a lot of people just play the game with vibe. They're just playing to the character at heart. We get to see a lot of mid-tier represented, Siegfried, and also a lot of person just playing their bottom tier. It's just so cool to see such a wide variety of usage here. But like we get here, Pepe on the Lyle against Default with Narmaya.
I mean, that's one of the beautiful things about fighting games. Of course, a character is an expression of oneself, and you know, people always love to pick their favorites.
Yeah.
And you know, with the current state of Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising, this is a pretty well-balanced game overall.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like after that kind of top echelon of characters that a lot of players agree on, it becomes a sort of sludge where people don't really know which characters go where.
Yeah. here, we're going to start default playing some pretty good games here. Doing some nice low combos and extending pretty well as well.
I smell the cheeky American reset coming. No, instead the grab. Will we get a moon flip soon?
Oh, nice.
No, instead we're going to get the U fireball, the U go Asia. Going to get the full corner combo.
So Pepe has one more chance, but it feels like he's the one. Oh no. Chip is a factor. Nice little spot dodge there on the U Setsuna. Feels like Pepe has a lot of stuff to play.
Wow, the count hit 2M, and that's suddenly going to turn the tables. Pepe bringing it back another time. He did it versus S1. He does it here in the very first round versus Default.
Was not scared at all. Tried to take some load back from this game against Skill, where he wasn't pretty confident enough, not asserting anything because he was just so scared. So here, tried to bump that aggressiveness up. Nice interrupt on the close edge into M Setsuna.
Yeah, love that confidence from Pepe right there. Oh, but the whip punish with the U Setsuna.
Oh, that's the interrupt as well. Gets a funny juggle. No harm. There's another combo as well going in the corner. No, right, no.
1 BP. It's going to be very close.
Okay.
I'll say the sliver. No, it's dead.
Wow,
it's enough.
How can I be so
1
bad at
BP.
this? How can I be so bad at this?
I thought it was going to be very, very close.
Even Pepe's making fun of me, bro.
Pepe knew. He was confident.
He was confident. I wasn't. But anyway, here. Nice little far edge there. Just a slight confirm. Gets a out cross confirm here from Pepe. Advancing a bit more here, getting more space. H reversal, okay.
Once again, the stacks with the 2M. Keeping Default in the corner. Wants to keep him pinned to apply that pressure. Huge 2M. Once again, the big 2M starter. 2M close light into. Definitely going to kill this time.
I learned my lesson. Not twice in a row.
Yeah.
Not twice in a row.
You're dead. You're done.
Stop looking at me, players. They're just looking at me.
Default just looking at us.
Again, Pepe here with a very strong momentum. Of course, I love saying this in those situations, but it's a very important round here for Default. Because if he doesn't get any sort of progress, because he's going to go on a 2-0 deficit. And you clearly don't want to go, especially in a loser's game.
Woo! Great challenge right there from Default. Not respecting those frames whatsoever. What the count hit there, actually. That is a position where you can get a guaranteed throw punish, but Default instead choosing to press and actually has the resources to get the kill here outright. RSRC. No, by the sliver! I thought it was going to be enough.
Moon flip. But still, Chip is a factor. Same situation as before.
Pepe wins these. Pepe wins these, but there's a throw to punish the spot dodge. Default taking the round back.
So you're telling me that Narmaya can 2M, EU command grab, and still punishing time? Still blocking time? What?
It is a plus on block 2M. It has lower recovery than normal.
I mean, makes sense here, but okay. Reversal finds a little 2M there on Oki. Nice little confirm there. Doesn't do too much damage, but still get the position. Never mind. Going by with the mid-screen. Excellent DU check here from Default.
Yeah, the Default classic, the 2U into the U sets and a beautiful punish on the DP right there.
Spending a lot of resources here. Not killing yet, but still one hit away. Cheap kill from kill. Pepe once again stuck in a cheap situation. Trying to have to outplay his opponent so well here to try and get something.
Yep, I smelled the move flip coming. The spot dodges again from Pepe. Pepe! How is he doing this?
Stop micro-controlling your opponents.
Oh, but the good DP. Great reaction from Default right there. Pepe not going to snatch him up this time. Default evening the set. The crowd getting loud for Bristol's finest.
We have get some
crowd
in the
mooing.
Why would you guys do this? That's not cool.
No, they mooed.
Oh,
like the cow. Cow 2 Default.
My bad. I thought they booed.
No.
No. Okay.
No. The community loves Default. No one would ever boo him. Oh, what a net air, but not quite in the position to get the moon flip afterwards.
Oh. No quicker interaction there. Just had to jump into the jump view. Oh, okay, nice little 2-2 there as well. Three of the blows. Excellent contest here. Actually, not very early. Slowing down here a little bit. A little moon flip to try and get something in. Again, default with no BPs.
Yeah, scary position for default right now. Ooh. Challenge on the Yusetsuda. And challenge to get the KO. Pepe up another round.
Pepe's just doing such a great job at spacing himself out, even out of H moon flip, which is kind of difficult to do if you think about it, because it's just a move that goes so much forward. It's such a funny move in Narmaya's kits, and here, default gets a nice little punish there on Pepe. Gets to convert a bit more out of it as well. MVP.
Goes for the throw, but Pepe ready.
Ooh, excellent VC baits here. Spot dodging just in time for him to get a punish. Get that corner carry.
Corner to corner off of that.
Changing MVPs. Excellent contest here, and default equalizing very, very tight games here. Who is going to pick it up? Who is going to who is going to go up 2-0?
Good trade for default right there with the 6-6M, but finally a DP landing for Pepe.
Oh, the dancing around a 6XL range here.
Ooh, the movement missing. TK right there, not quite close enough to get the hit. We're going to get the extension to the U-Fireball, this time going for the side switch. Belial having the choice.
Oh, excellent damage. Ah, wrong move to use out of the U, which will confuse default himself out of this. Pepe standing quite well here, not enough meters confirmed.
The MDP, the first time we've seen it this whole bracket, I want to say. Coming out from Pepe, but the Yuvasago. You've either got to watch the meter there or you've got to listen to the voice clip. Those are the two differentiating factors.
Pepe, even though we won the round out of this win with the command grab, it was not agreeing, I feel like. He was just nodding to himself, just saying, no, play more like this. I don't know what he wants to play like, of course, but it's something that he's not quite happy about in the way he's just representing scariness in a way. Default here. Ooh.
Nice counter poke once again using that far medium. Here comes the Yumugen Kagura this time as the reversal choice.
Oh no, doesn't get the 6XL there. I mean, doesn't get the far L out of 6XL. That's the final little twin, but no big confirm. Again,
nice jump. Yeah, ready for the Yuvasago that time. Jump does cover both options, but you can get a lot more from not jumping versus the 5U, the daddy give me some sugar.
Yes, but then we see so much less these days because of the buffs and of course command grab being so much better! And as soon as I talk about it, Pepe rocking out the H command grab here on set point!
H Vasago.
To hear the crowd a little bit, cheering for their homeboy here from Bristol. But again, Pepe getting some nice interaction.
Oh, huge, and gets to convert a little bit further as well. Big count hit 2M. This is looking rough for default. Similar situation to what we saw before. Goes for the close heavy. This time Link straight into the SBA. 1 BP once again. This is more damage than before, but not quite enough to get the KO.
One last chance here for default. Goes for the JU. Cheap damage is a factor. Get the side swap. Nice little contest there after the BC. Finds a 4L extending fully into the corner. Going to the SSBA. Allows himself to, get a BP back, but of course, chip is a factor. Still get to think about what he wants to do. What will be the option on Wake Up?
Default's very good at playing these situations. Tried to spot dodge a DP right there. Spot dodging once again. -8, but you're out of range. And there is the far heavy from Pepe. Just that little bit faster than the Narmaya far heavy. And that is going to be Pepe moving on to top 8 here at VSF 13.
Such a great match here, and also a great showing of sportsmanship, going for the Huggy Wuggies on his bro. Because of course, we're here to compete, but when your friend goes in, you gotta give some respect, right? You gotta be happy for them.
Yeah, it was a great showing, a great performance throughout the entire bracket from Default. Definitely a performance one can be proud of right there. We've still got more exciting action coming up next. We're going to be having Tunington, Morlowayne action versus Dudikoff. Now, once again, Dudikoff was able to defeat Pixie in that close 3-2 set earlier today. Will Tunington be able to avenge their Lawayne bro? Or will Dudikoff knock out our final Lawayne bastion?
A little HPA here. Something that we haven't touched, I think, yet on commentary is that even though, of course, we have a lot of place to play, etc., we still have a little space down here for artists. And man, they're so good. I will ask production here to give the camera back here because I want to show some artwork that I bought just before here, top 24. Just some crazy stuff here. Look at this magnificent Eustace artwork. I love it so much. That's it.
Beautiful.
Just wanted to show you, flex the art is just so good.
Yeah, shout out to artist alleys in general. There's so many great ones across these big events like this. It's always a pleasure to see different artists come through with their great work.
There is some Eustace art. I had to buy it whenever I saw it. I can hear Fitizen yelling yelling to the crowd even though I got my earphones. Jesus Christ. And oh, you can see there on the end of the table, Saki just
plays Kaguya. He's not playing at all for the rest of the day.
But yeah, but it just plays to Kaguya there for good luck here for Dudikoff. Look at it. Whee, yippee.
She's so little.
She's so cute.
She's just a little girl. And there's the Maya coming through once again.
Oh yeah. The little Ui from K-On. Is it Ui, right?
Yui.
Yui. Man, that's such a great show. And it's not older than me. But it's quite old for like some anime standards. It's 2010. I can.
Yeah.
I could call it out. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's somehow old.
I actually thought it was older, but yeah, 2010 sounds about right.
Maybe 2010, 2011, maybe for the second season, maybe, who knows. But I'm still older. That's what matters.
Yeah, no, okay. Because I'm thinking of like older KyoAni stuff. I'm thinking of like Haruhi. I think that was before K-On. Stuff like that. Clannad, I think, was also before K-On.
Oh, but I've never seen Clannad. It's like very sad, right?
So, first series of Clannad, very kind of typical high school romance series. After Story, which is the sequel series, that's where it gets really really beautiful.
Oh.
That series is fantastic. It's definitely sad,
Okay.
but it's really, really fantastic. I think anyone in the chat who's watched it could probably attest to its quality as well.
Of course, yeah. So, a bit of button check here. The Dudikoff going for the Seahawks here to check the buttons, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna go with the Metera that, as he shown before, is pretty good against the Lawayne. Okay. Getting ready here.
Second last set of the night. Of course, after this, we'll be having S1 versus Arafu.
Yes. It'll be a pretty hype match against two Shoto, but for now, get to see a more exotic type of play style here. Again, a Zona versus a Zona? Set play? Lawayne is more of a set play, right? I mean,
They both kind of zone. They both want to run away at points, use their projectiles.
yeah.
They're different flavors of similar things. We're getting the Lawayne theme, of course. And I know the chat most likely going to have their tune, the copy passes at the ready, primed and raring to go to support Tune in this final endeavor to make top 8. But Dudikoff is quite the mountain to get in their way.
Getting a bit of the cinematic up.
You know, the funny thing is actually, Toon might not have chosen this, because I know that for years, Dudikoff has always been one to pick this track.
Decides to start the game here with the up forward. Nice little pick up there on 16 Sage. The butterfly instruments, and it's looking like Dunnington is already trapped in the corner here. Lower 60 Sage to get the pushback. And now Dunnington finding an opening out.
Yeah, and there's a crucial difference in the way that these two, in the way that Tunington is playing this versus Pixie. Tunington is much more willing to play the neutral a lot more slow comparative to what we saw from Pixie before. She was even telling me before, during the Pixie set, that felt like Pixie was kind of rushing into things a little bit more. We can see that Toon is taking this nice and slow. Another stage.
Nice blow there, excellent range there, which is technically a knowledge check, because if you spot dodge at that range, of course, Lowen can get the 6XL punish on you.
But of course, you don't want to be blocking that either. Nice JL to intercept.
Ooh, another one for the road. And
over the JL this time from Matera. I think Dudikoff may get the meter here. The 623H builds a lot. No, just shy. Still a great position in there. It's the 100. Good tech coming out from Toon. And now you have to deal with Mother. Will you be able to survive? At the very least, Matera is equipped to be able to avoid a lot of things. Oh, blocks the lightning and has to go for the hop here. Great delay.
Of course, nice, really good.
Butterfly. Both players at chip point.
She's just running. And of course, excellent anti-air here, sniping the low in out of the air.
Very, very close first round. Absolute nail biter between both of these. The hop is going to soar over the 6XM and get Dudikoff a full combo in the corner, to the corner even. Trigger the butterfly. No, goes for the low arrow because
the butterfly's just going away.
I didn't think. Yeah, I'm not sure if actually Dudikoff would have been able to trigger it since it started flying upwards.
Yeah. Not sure. Nice little block down on the bro wheel. Tried to BC something, but it was a bit too early there on the range shank attempt.
Fuse JH, and yeah, that's going to be the round. Keep it nice and simple into the dense caress. Dudikoff taking that first game.
Excellent, yeah, just hop forward to not allow Lowen to create more distance in this game. Tracking the Lowen player down. Dudikoff is doing a very good job by representing some nice counterplay to Lowen overall. He's playing very solid today.
Yeah, one has to wonder how Toon is going to answer back. Nice use of cat laser right there, but not quite in range to actually get any kind of follow-up.
Ooh, blocks just in time here for the 60 Sage. Doesn't get the butterfly pop out of that arrow. Ooh. Nice ball dodge there. And yep, you get yourself, you butterflied.
Hard knockdown off of the U arrow as well. Tries to go for the parry. 60 Sage is going to get the side swap.
Nice little throw there. After the bros. Has to go for the H-Cat bot setup. Nice block on the BC. Excellent pickup on the far end.
Oh, chooses not to go for the route into HPA. Instead, going to go for the cat bot and get all these resources back. Was that a double spaghetti?
Yeah.
My goodness.
That's so much health back. So much more to work with. Oh, nice U arrows as well here, killing both bros and etc. Oh, that's an anti-air. Boom, 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 boom. And oh my god, of course, that would kill. Dunnington here still not out. Has some heat left. No, in this train here, trying to get some momentum back.
Lovely anti-air with the far medium right there.
Oh, little awesome sauce there. Don't know what was that about.
Again, great anti-air with that far medium.
Boom. Nice little block there from Dudikoff. And oh, the butterflies were still lingering in that corner.
Huge catch right there for Dudikoff. Doesn't quite have the resources to get the KO here, but is in a great position nonetheless. They're going to keep backing off, fire that arrow. And yeah, Toon being a little bit antsy right there to try and go for a big call out with the H awesome source. Not going to work. Dudikoff evening up the rounds.
So jumping. Oh my god, they're just hopping left and right. Get this here, nice little play. Oh, nice call out there. The awesome sauce. Get the PC out to buy some space. Excellent pick up there afterwards as well.
Yeah, and that's one of the big factors that Matera has in this matchup. The U arrows, the U Starry Sky does beat the bro wheel.
And oh my god, the anti-air, you butterfly!
You could have got a lot more damage. You had access to the RSRC there. But Dudikov, nonetheless, still able to get the game. 2-0 now, up and looking comfortable. How does Tunington lock in here? What are the adjustments that she needs to make? They need to make in order to be able to push through. We saw Pixie almost make that reverse 3-0 versus Gideon, but will Toon be able to do the same and push it that little bit further as well?
But we have to check this because Dudikov is doing a great job at keeping an eye at Luane's meter here. He did the same thing against Pixie. And when the U-Bro was out, he was confidently throwing out those U arrows to, you know, not allow them to get... Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
thankfully, it's neither of the controllers of the players on screen right now.
All good, all good. Oh, Catbot, nice little jump out. And of course, at 2H, whipping, very not good move to anti-air whip, but HPA is out. Lock low, another low.
He made the dock. He made the dock.
Bro.
He made the dock and got the punish.
Oh my god.
Capitalize, very nice. And there's the U-Butterfly as well. Look at all that chip damage.
Chip point is a factor. Normal meter for both players. A bit of food, get some nice.
Right there for Toons. Getting that extra food. Keeping them alive right now. But for how long? For how long? Not that long.
We've punished there on the 6xh. Dudikov has been doing such a great job at spacing himself out of that 6xh range, which is something that kind of tracks itself, you know. Very good. Ooh, awesome sauce. No punish afterwards though.
Yeah, out of throw range, and Matera has a 6-frame close light, so not able to punish the -5 on block. Awesome sauce.
Woo! Let's go for a safe jump into throw. Nice jump out. Fade out an option here for Tunington, but doesn't get a full punish on to the top side. Excellent. Takes out the bros. He's just trading in such a particular way. I love to see it. Nice block there. Not allowing Tunington to get anything out of that spot dodge.
Tick throw coming out from Dudikov. That chip damage once again, piling on.
Some food here, HP restored, but doesn't matter too much because Dudikov gets the chip down away again. Oh!
U-Butterfly not actually triggering on Luane. This is looking really dire for Toon right now. Getting that food.
Just down here a bit. Awesome sauce and nice recognition on the spacing here. And Dudikov takes up 3-0 against Tunington on a nice awesome sauce punish.
Yeah, to be aware that you were able to get the throw punish at mid-screen like that, you know, it's easy to tell in the corner, but mid-screen, the awareness from Dudikov, clearly so practiced and so ready, stamping his card into top 8. And now, of course, next up, we will be having our final set of the night. We will not be having our final set of the night, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
I guess we are running a little late, so I'm guessing that set was played off-stream. Of course, the Percival set was played off-stream while I am here. Such is the reality of things. But in terms of the results...
Oh, it's... Oh, my God.
Will Start DG tell us?
It doesn't...
It hasn't updated yet. All right.
Oh, okay. All right. It hasn't been played yet. It will be off-stream tomorrow because...
Right, so our final top 8 qualifier will be off-stream tomorrow. RFU versus S1, likely right before our top 8. But thank you guys for coming through. It has been an absolute pleasure. As always, Nahi.
Very nice.